Hey yo, what up everybody, it's your boy TakiTheHuman, don't forget the Roomba, and welcome back to the channel. Today, as you saw in the title and the thumbnail, your boy went back to school, kinda. So initially I wanted to vlog everything, like, you know, like a proper vlog where you're like, I couldn't. The environment really felt like it didn't allow for that. It was a very serious environment. I felt a lot of pressure and I felt like I had to focus severely on what I was doing instead of vlogging. So this was initially meant to be a vlog, but now I'm turning it into a sit down and conversate, right? So as you see in the title and the description and everything, I went to the WeThinkCode Bootcamp. Basically what happens at this bootcamp is that you go there and you learn how to code. Some people go there with some experience and maybe they're looking for opportunities. Some people go there having no experience. Help me! And I was learning how to code. And you go there from Monday to Saturday, so 6 days. And if you are successful at the bootcamp, you then join the WeThinkCode course full-term, like as a full-time student, basically, right? With the hope and aim that in the second year you get placed into like a internship, and then from then you can hopefully get a job. Because unfortunately we are living in the times we're living in, and in South Africa unemployment is incredibly bad and there's no jobs to get by, so people have to resort to doing things way out of their comfort zone, and this is one of them. Basically with the bootcamp, right, I'll be very honest, like a lot of videos I saw online, the people I saw kind of made it seem like it's not bad. Fam, it's difficult. It's difficult, bro. It's not easy by like any stretch of the means, by any, like it's just not easy, right? I remember before I tried to look at some Python, because they use Python. So I tried to like look over some Python, kind of understand things, whatever. Got there, it didn't matter. All that Python stuff that I did the week before, a few days before, didn't matter at all. So, yeah. So what makes it really difficult is that you're basically learning another language. It's like basically learning how to speak, let's say over 6 days, right? Someone tells you, hey, I need you to learn Mandarin. And I'm using Mandarin because that's the only language I can think of that is like really difficult for people who have no idea how it goes and how it works, right? So you now have to learn this brand new language. And when you learn a language, different things mean different things, right? So what happens is you're going to get asked, or you can get a curriculum. On the curriculum, you're going to get asked to do certain tasks within the day. But every single day there is an exam, and that exam tests what you did throughout the day during the tasks that you were assigned. And I'll be very honest, those tasks that you get, you will not finish. You will not finish those in the same day. You won't. Because the first ones are kind of easy on day one. The first ones are kind of easy. Then it got rough. Then there was the one task where we were all battling. All of us were going through the most. And it was, I don't know if I can say, but you basically had to like solve a financial problem. So you kind of Google how to solve this financial problem, and then it tells you, but now you need to tell your computer via coding to do the same thing. And like I said, coding is different. The coding language is different to our language, right? For example, we know that when you divide, you use the ... line, right? We know that's what divide is. In Python, it's different. So you get like different, so you use a slash. Is this a forward slash? Yeah, I can't remember if it's forward or backwards, but you use a slash, you'll see it on the screen. A slash to divide, right? But now this slash, that one, right? That one is going to return back your number as like a decimal. So it'll be like 1 point something. If you go dash, it will return it as a whole. But you can also use a percentage to divide, right? A percentage sign to divide. A percentage sign will basically hold the remainder of the number All right. So like in the program, we'll take that number and be like, okay, this is the remainder number that we're still going to be using. I'm gonna see where you need to use it. I'm gonna apply it there. So there's 3 different symbols to divide. You see, already. That's just like a little bit of how techie and how interestingly difficult this gets. But I'll be honest, as difficult as it is, the amazing part is when you solve a problem. Like when you figure it out, it feels amazing. It feels so good. Like it's those it kind of gives you like a high, and that honestly was quite rewarding for me. And I'll be honest, there's gonna be days throughout the bootcamp where you're gonna feel like quitting, because at the end of the day, it's free, right? There were days I felt like quitting too, but just see it through, man. See it through, because that's what they're kind of looking for. They want to see your resilience, your character, your problem solving, but also how you handle pressure. So if you're struggling, what do you do? Do you just combust, or do you like stay strong and still try to figure it out even if you don't understand, right? And if you don't understand, are you able to suck your pride and say, I don't understand? Get help from your peers, and then get help from the mentors as well. With that said, also, the mentors, when they're there, they're not really gonna like teach you how to do things. They're just gonna guide you through everything, all right? So I thought I'll get to the bootcamp and want to get like lessons. You don't get lessons. It's not a thing. You don't get lessons. You're gonna get there, you're gonna get the curriculum, you're gonna read through it, and you start coding immediately, right? So you're gonna read what the curriculum says. It's gonna say, to do this, you must do this, to do this, you must do this. You're gonna read that, and then you go. So it's basically like self-studying, and it's very practical, right? Extremely practical. So in that said, you need to be discussing with your other classmates. And then if your classmates can't help, then you go to the mentors. But even them, they won't tell you the answer. They'll just help you think about it differently. Then you must go to the resources that they will tell you to look at, and then try to figure it out. So that's something you should be prepared for as well, because that's something I wasn't. I went in thinking when we sat down and it's gonna be lessons, and then you go, nah, it doesn't work like that. So there are gonna be moments where you're gonna feel like quitting, but just keep pushing forward. And if you don't get the code right, it's okay. It's okay. I understand that like when you are doing the code and you don't get it right, it kind of hits your confidence a bit, because you kind of feel like, ish, like maybe this is not for you, maybe you're fumbling a little bit or whatever the case is. But just know that everyone is struggling, bro. You might get like 1 or 2 students who like know their stuff. Go to them, get help, and try yourself, right? But just don't give up. Just don't give up, because you never know. You never know. I don't know if I'm in or not. I don't know. But now that I've been exposed to coding, I'm excited to get going and like keep practicing on my own, so that I can even try apply maybe to like another one next year if I don't get in or whatever the case is. But I also really appreciated the routine, like waking up and having something to go to and be thinking about. So what I liked is that my mind was being challenged and stimulated in different ways than in the past. That's what I really enjoyed. So if you want to do it, go get it done. I wish you the best of luck. Don't try to be right. And I know that's a very weird statement, but the aim for you going into it shouldn't be to get like 100%, because you won't. You're probably going to fail like all those tests. I don't think I got 100% in any test. I remember the one test I finished, me and the friend I made there, he comes to me and goes, hey dude, I'll be honest, I got 1 right. I'm like, dog, me too. And we celebrated getting 1 piece of code correct. 1 piece of code we got to work during the exam, right? So I'll be very honest with you, that exam, you probably fail. You will highly fail, right? And it's okay. It's okay, because that's not what they're looking for. They're not looking for you to be the ready-made product. Otherwise, it would have stayed to that, right? I've never done coding. I'm an entertainer. I'm in entertainment space. The most coding I did was in grade 10 for a little bit, but I don't do it. So go in there with an open mind. Don't try to get everything right. Try to learn. That's what they want to see. They want to see you learning. They want to see you learning, you implementing the things you're learning, even if you still get it wrong. But they want to see that you're starting to understand a little bit. Because it's also going to be a time where you do group projects. And when it's group projects, best believe you better know what you're talking about, because you're gonna have to present your projects. All right. So best believe in that moment, at that time, you are locked in and you're aware. So yeah, and also if you're driving there, all right, because I was driving there, there's no parking for you. For the students, there's no parking. So you can't park inside the building. You can't park like outside the building. There's like a Starbucks or Woolworths thing. There's like a parking thing there. You can't park there because that parking belongs to the offices in that Woolworths shopping center. So either you have to park on the street, right? Or before you get to you're gonna see bars on the side. You're gonna see bench warmers. Before you get to bench warmers, right? You're gonna see a turn there. Before that turn, the one further back, right? So this turn, so there's this turn, and then there's the one before bench warmers. Not the one before bench warmers, the one just before. You're gonna take that left, and then you're gonna see parking. Go park there. You have to pay for that parking though, but go park there, right? And then you walk out, and then you go down, and then you walk up to campus. That'll be the easiest thing you can do if you're gonna be driving there. I was driving there and it was a mission. It was a movie. It was a movie trying to get parking. But yeah, just really give it your best. Be open-minded. Don't give up. No matter what you do, just make it to the end. Make it to the end, because you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn something. Like I learned this now, right? And I'm still aware of some things. I just need to keep practicing, of course. And you're gonna meet some cool people. I met some really cool people when I was doing it. And just know it's not gonna be easy, and you're gonna feel like quitting. But it's in those moments where you need to ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? You know, what's your why? And rely on that. And for me, the why is just to have a more stable source of income. And I know there's other things you can do, but I do know there's a shortage of software engineers and developers in South Africa. So there's the market for that. So if you can figure that out and you get a job, best believe, because it's an in-demand job and there's not a lot of people doing that job, it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty nice, you know, so that you can live a good life. Not even like an extravagant life, a good life. You know, so that maybe one day you want to start a family, you can now be able to do that, or look after your own family, or just do nice things for yourself. You want to be able to do that without worrying. So yeah, do that. Talk to people. Don't give up. Give it your best. And yeah, man, you wait and see. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Anyway, I hope this video was informative. And this is a plug. So it's WeThinkCode. Be on the lookout for them. There's other boot camps that do coding as well, besides WeThinkCode. I'm not being sponsored for this video, so look for other places also that are opening. I don't know if WeThinkCode is still taking people in. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, if I can do it, if I can get to this point, believe me, so can you. Because I am trash at math, bro. I only got a bachelor's degree because of Jacob Zuma lowering the pass rate to 30%. That's how bad I am at math, right? So you can see a lot of math there, but don't be alarmed. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. It's your boy TakiTheHuman. Till next time, don't forget the Roomba. And remember that you are enough. Peace.